love, I love, I love, I love. I don't know if I'm hitting the notes correctly, but yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Love. Um, Now, don't get me wrong, but I dropped my mouse on the list. Don't get me wrong, love is a great thing, but I feel like at this point in time, people are kind of like losing the. I don't want to say they're losing the feeling of love. Losing the idea of love. You know what I mean? I feel like people just they don't, you know, they don't love. Simple sugar. Um, I guess it. Hmm. Kind of reminds me. I guess this is what I'm gonna make the video about. I'm not gonna cut this video. That's the challenge I want to make of myself. I'm not going to cut this video. You're gonna see everything, right? I'm too lazy to edit this shit. It's like, yeah, as you can see right here, it's 1:35 a.m. Yeah, a.m. I always stream at like midnight, or not stream, record at midnight because my parents are asleep and I don't want noise in the background. First off, what am I gonna do? I need wood. I don't have any wood. I don't have wood. Okay. Anyway, back to the main topic. When I was fucking, I don't know, 13, 14. I'm 14 now. I'm turning 15 in I don't know, fucking month or two. Yeah, 2 months. Um, yeah, when I was like 13, early 14 maybe. I think it was like 13. Basically what happened was when I was dating my ex, Violet, every story I have, I swear it's with her. She has like something to do with me. Fucking huge impact on my life. I need spruce. But basically what happened was I remember, I don't know if I've said this before in any other previous videos, but um I told her one time that I couldn't feel the emotion love. And I could feel it. Like I told her this. I'll just try and quote it as bestly as I can remember it. Don't know if bestly is the word, but yeah, basically I said, I don't know if I can feel love. What I have with you is love, and I understand that it is love. However, I don't know if I can truly feel it. You know, it's like if you were to explain taste to someone who can't taste anything. That person knows that that thing has taste and that thing is tasteful, but they don't understand and they don't feel that taste. You know what I mean? They don't sense it. They don't, you know, you know what I mean? Like they don't taste anything. And that's what it means to be or to lack this sense of taste, but um yeah, bro, like I told her, I was like, yo, I don't know if I could like feel love. Like what I have with you, I know that it is love. I can't feel it on like a physical, you know, emotional level. I don't recall what happened. I remember I wrote it down. I think it's in my Discord messages actually. I used to have this thing. Oh gosh. My username back then used to be Zeev. Um or Zev. Um Whatever you want to pronounce it. And I had this like server, private server. It was like Zevs or Zeevs. What's it called? Key spelling room. And then I would have like this uh room, I guess. Whatever it's called. This tab. You click on it and it would just have a bunch of my texts. It's like not, you know how like you have like a suicide note? It's like that, right? But instead of having that suicide note, I don't know. It's like that, but like with my feelings and shit. Like I was highly depressed. I've said this multiple times. I was highly depressed in that relationship, not because of her. I think she made my depression a little bit worse, right? Not blaming on my depression on her alone. but yeah, she definitely made it worse. Anyway, I'm gonna try and be natural with this video, but holy fuck, there's so many screws, bro. I'm placing them everywhere. Anyway, like I was saying, I wrote it down, I think. I'm actually gonna try and find it. Oh wait, yeah, wait, I'm gonna read this actually. I still love you though even wait, what? I still love you even though I don't show it often or in little amount. And I don't want to break up with you, but I sometimes think that it's the best for you. So you can find someone who cares, someone with emotions, someone who's better. So if you ever have bad feelings or just simply lose feelings, break up with me. I don't want to hold you back. I want you to be happy. So if I can't be better, just do it with no remorse. I just want to remain your friend, so I know that you're doing alright. So I can be there for you, in your presence, but not a sense of idolization. But as friends, I want you to be happy with either me or someone else, someone who makes you feel truly complete, because I see the way I always make you cry. I always ruin everything as soon as it's good. I always make you bored or feel bad. So just break up with me if you have to. Just realize that it's probably better for you, no matter what your heart tells you. Holy fuck, that's sad. I don't remember that actually. I don't remember that. I thought that was the text I wrote about me not having emotions, or me not feeling thing or emotions like love. Fucking emo, bro. I'm a fucking chud. Not anymore, but holy fuck, bro, I was messed up. How am I supposed to do this? Is it like 2 blocks out? Hold up. I mean, fuck it, I don't know. I think it's like that, yeah. Anyway, basically what happened was I told her I can't really feel emotion. I can't really, you know, feel that emotion of love, right? And I don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't feel it. I don't recall it. I never remember any of this shit. Like, it was so not traumatic. I want to say traumatic. Like, whenever I say stuff like, oh yeah, I've tried committing suicide multiple times, right? None of that shit was traumatic. None of it really matters because it's like a memory. It's like, it's just there. It's a part of my life. It's a thing. I don't give a fuck, right? Now, I'm regretting that I don't give a fuck because it's like, dude, they would make for such a good story. It really would. But yeah. Basically, I said I couldn't, feel love. I've already said that multiple times. And I hurt her a lot when I told her that. She thought that it meant something different, like I didn't love her, but I did love her. I couldn't feel her love. I think that's exactly what I said. That's what I was trying to find. But yeah, I couldn't feel her love. I couldn't feel the affection that she was giving me. I knew that what it was love, and I regret not showing her the amount of love that I feel like she should have deserved. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of things that happened in the relationship. I'm probably, you know what? I could probably make 3 videos today. I made a video not too long ago. The video before this video, go check that one out. Probably gonna make another video explaining what happened in our relationship with like full detail. I think the first video I made was how I lost my best friend and my ex, but this video, right, this one's about love, but the next one, if I make another one tonight, I probably will. If I make another one tonight, it'll probably be about what happened in detail with me and my ex, and only my ex, so that I don't get distracted and go into different things like I am now. Anyway, back to the main topic. Fuck, I don't remember it. Yeah, love. There it is. I couldn't feel love. I couldn't feel emotion. I couldn't feel any of it because I was so like, I want to say depressed, but I was in a way. I don't know. I would just say I love you, I love you. She would say I love you, I love you. Blah blah blah. Right? And you know that's cool as shit, right? That's fine, whatever. Um, I couldn't feel it, and then I ruined the relationship like that. I don't know why. I don't know. It was going so good. Honestly, to be fair, she did leave me at the end. I never really I mean, I left her. I took breaks from her, and I broke up with her. And then the only reasons why I came back was for her to stop her from killing herself. Really toxic, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Um, I'm gonna build more of the wall. I'm becoming Trump now. I don't have anything against Trump currently, but I mean, as a person, I think I might, but as a president, I don't. Getting off topic again. I apologize. I'm gonna go turn these into subs. Basically, right? She saw that I was not losing feelings. I was losing feelings eventually, but not the topic. She saw that I was I don't know, not distant. I was distant too. I'm kind of like ratting myself out. Fuck. She saw that I was like really, really depressed. You know, like really philosophical. I've always been philosophical, right? It's always been me. I've always been that guy. I've always been, that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But basically, it was dick. Basically, when she noticed these signs, all these things, she started being, you know, more sad. She started, you know, feeling worse. She started doing all these things, and it really pains me that I had to, not had to. At first, I didn't have to. As you know, the times that I did hurt her, I kind of had to in a way. Really fucking weird. But yeah, I hurt her, and I kind of had to in a way. Sounds really toxic. I swear I'm not that toxic. But yeah, I just, it pains me that I had to do that. You know, I had to tell her how I truly feel, which in reality was nothing. But again, ugh, the feeling of nothing is still a feeling. You've got to realize that, you know, and I didn't realize that. I really didn't. At that moment of time, I wasn't a narcissist, but you know what I mean? Like, I only cared about me, which is a definition of a narcissist, but you know what I mean? When it comes to relationships in general, right? I care for like the girl I'm with, right? I'm straight, but I care about the girl I'm with, and the reason is, right? Because it's like when I'm in that relationship, like I only date not only for fun, right? For like as of right now, it's like a mix between fun and a mix between trying to find, you know, a genuine, good, nice, good human being. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, I want to find a future wife, right? But I know that I'm probably not gonna marry at fucking 14, almost 15. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably not gonna marry anyone, right? Currently. Hopefully I do get married one day. One of my biggest dreams is to get married and be happy. I'm like truly, truly happy. Like me as a person happy. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I date. And when I date and I try and find that, you know, future wife, whoever she might be, right? I love her even though I've never met her. Maybe I have, but even though that I don't know who my future wife is, whoever she is, I know that I love her and I would do anything for her. And when I'm with a girl, right, when I'm dating a girl, I imagine that she is my. I fell. I'm a fucking fat ass. I imagine that she is my, future wife. I imagine that she is my other half, and that's why I care. That's why I do the things that I do, because it's like I'm a narcissist for caring about her, because in my head it makes me care about myself, if that makes sense. Like, since she's my quote-unquote other half, I imagine I'm the one I'm caring about. Like, I'm caring for my other half. I'm caring about me. That might make me a narcissist, right? The more I look at it. But holy fuck, dude. When I cared about her, I was caring about myself, you know? But the thing about her was, she wasn't my other half. That's why their relationship failed. Because I would give her, what I could give her. It would only make me question, you know, if I was giving enough, or if I almost fell. If I was giving enough, or doing enough, or whatever. 'Cause she would complain. She would complain about, stuff like, "Oh, I feel like you're not doing bare minimum, blah blah blah." When I was telling her I love you, I don't know what she wanted. Like, it pisses me off. I don't know what that bitch wanted. Like, I call her a bitch now. I don't know. I still kind of like her, in a way. I miss her. Again, I've said this before, in the relationship, outside of the relationship. I miss not who she was, but I miss what we had. That love, the feeling of love, the slightest feeling of love that I had, that was real, right? Like, I knew that what we had was love. I knew that I loved her. I knew that I cared for her, right? And affection isn't love, but affection definitely shows signs of love, and the slightest bit of feeling of love, not love, but the feeling of love that I had, it was real. Israel, Jews, the fucking Jews, they're behind my relationships, bro. I'm not giving my tax money to the fucking Jews. Anyway, that was off topic. I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah. Y'all are starting to see my true colors. I'm starting to notice, actually. Like, I'm actually starting to be a normal human being. I'm not like this IRL, right? Not like, I am like this, like, IRL, like how I'm acting currently. But the other videos that you see, I'm a fucking chud. Every single time I fall, it pisses me off. Anyway, why is there? I heard something. I heard like a villager, like a trader. Where is he? Is he under? He's right there. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, about me. I'm a fucking narcissist. I really am. Not a flex. Basically what I was saying was, when I'm like this, when I'm all retarded and shit, that's why she fell in love with me, by the way. She thought I was like really autistic and funny, right? You know what I mean? Like, autistic and funny are somewhat similar, I guess, in her fucked up mind. Yeah, bro. She thought I was autistic. She thought I was funny. She thought, all this type of shit. That's why she fell in love with me, because I had a good sense of humor, and that's who I am, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was happy and got into a relationship with her, and then she showed me kind of how depressed I was. She didn't give me depression, but she definitely showed me. Why do I keep going back here when I have to? Bro, I'm gonna get pissed. Anyway. Where was I? I keep getting distracted, bro. I swear I have to get checked for like ADHD or ADD or OCD or fucking something. I don't know. Yeah, she thought I was like really fucking autistic, retarded and shit, like funny. Like autistic in a good way, not autistic. I mean, there's no bad autistic. I'm not calling anyone out for, having bad autism, but you know what I mean. Like, I definitely. Oh my god. Sorry. Excuse me. Why is my stomach growling? Anyway. My mind's drawing blanks right now, bro. I'm shooting fucking blanks right now. Where was I? Something about being autistic. Yeah, bro, I might actually be, on the spectrum. But yeah, she thought it was really funny. That's why we got together. Blah, blah, blah. But she showed me, like, the side of depression that I had. The side of, like, suicide. Or, not suicide. Suicidal tendencies. Suicide is the verb. But yeah, she showed me, like, my true colors in a way. I actually no. I don't know. I don't know if depression would be considered my true colors, because I would argue that my true colors are actually. Ooh, do I go over or under? I don't know. I think I'm gonna start like this. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah, I would argue that my true colors are actually just being a funny loser, I guess. I don't know. Like, I've always been like a funny guy, I guess, to people. Obviously, humor is subjective. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I'm funny," right? But yeah, I would say I'm definitely like, a part of the percentage of people that are genuinely, not genuinely, but semi-funny. What do we have here, actually? Blue ice. Oof, I don't know, man. Where was I? Bro, having like this like thing right here, this little dent in my health bar, kind of pisses me off. But yeah, I need a crafting table. Basically, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Fuck, bro. I always forget everything. I have such a short memory. It actually pisses me off. But yeah, oh yeah, among humor. Oh yeah, among the humorous people, many that there are. I would say I'm definitely a decently funny guy, right? That's why she liked me, loved me in a way. That's why she fell for me, I guess you could say. Holy fucking bars. But yeah. Yeah, bro. I feel like people are just losing the idea of love. Kind of the same way I lost the feeling of love. Like I have it now. I don't know what happened. I don't know the change that I went through to where I gained the feeling of love again. Like I had it, right, when I was like younger. Then it kind of went away when I started dating her. Cause like I didn't experience love for a long time. Like the ex I had before her, right? She cheated on me with one of my good friends, one of my best friends. I wouldn't consider him like a best friend at the time, but definitely one of my good friends. Right, a guy that I knew, the guy that I talked to, a guy that, you know, I affiliated myself with. I don't know if that's a word. Excuse me. I burped. Basically, where was I? Holy shit, bro. I'm actually retarded. Basically, she cheated on me. And then I was with her for like 4 fucking years. 4 years, dude, and she went out and she cheated on me. You know, what a hoe. Right? And then I remember she killed herself, bro. I just remembered I'm not gonna say her real name. Can't say her real name. But I remember her. And then I just remember that she killed herself, but that's a different topic. Basically, I was with this girl, right? 4 years. She cheated on me, and I didn't really date anyone for a long time. A long time. I think it was like around 12 when I dated her. I don't recall anything. Like, I had situationships. I think I've had way more situationships than like official relationships. Like someone I would call my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, I have homegirls and I have situationships here and there, but I rarely have like official relationships. The ones that I do have are decently serious, right? I've officially dated, fuck it, I don't know, 4 girls in my life. Let me count. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, I think. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think 4. I think I've had girls that I've been with, but not officially, if that makes sense. And then I've had like situationships, but yeah, I feel like people are losing the idea of love. Like, the idea of love has been so distorted. Like, people think that the idea of love is, I don't know, some form of lust, maybe, right? Because lust is, I'm kind of getting biblical here now, but lust is basically narcissism in a way. Like, not in a full narcissistic way, but you know what I mean? Like, it's caring about only you. Like, when you are lustful, right? When you're going through, lust, when you're being lustful, I guess. That's when you kind of care about a girl's body or a boy's body, right? Depending on gender or depending on sexuality. Um, like, you look at them only for a body, not for like dating, not for personality, not for anything but looks slash body type slash sex, right? Sexual, immoral uh, gain for you, which is narcissism at its finest. But yeah, I think like that's like one thing. I think people. I think that's one thing that people look at as love. I need to light this place up, actually. But yeah, like, if you look at, like, I don't know, fucking Lotto, whatever her name is, like that one rapper. I don't remember. I remember she's pregnant. I don't know if she's currently pregnant or if she already gave birth, but I heard something about her being pregnant. And I'm like immediately, I immediately thought like, fuck, bro. Some dude is out there who gave that girl, right? All her music is some hoe shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. Like, she's on some hoe shit, bro. On everything I love. Alright. Like, how much do you want to bet if I look it up right now that she got impregnated by either a porn star or one of her like side men, I guess. Like, how much you want to bet that? I'm not actually gonna look it up, but I'm going to sit here. I'm going to assume that she got pregnant not off of love, but rather she got pregnant because she was lustful. Ooh, bars. I need iron. I'm trying to make more lanterns. I need a torch. But yeah, do I have any in here? No, I don't. I feel like I was gonna burp right there. There we are. Anyway, excuse me. But yeah, she I assume got pregnant, or I could be wrong, by a man whore. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call that love, right? And I feel like that's kind of where like social media is kind of pushing on our generation, older generations, younger generations, doesn't really matter. We're not pushing. I tried saying pussy. We're pushing this agenda, this facade that you have to be a hoe to find love. You know what I mean? But that's not true. It really isn't. I also feel like love, quote unquote, is just getting bodies or, something like that, bro. Oof, good stretch. Anyway, um, what I'm looking for iron. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, it's about to turn night. Should I? I'm not gonna wait here. I'm just gonna go to my other house. But yeah, bro, I feel like we're losing the idea, the ideology, yeah, just the idea of love. I'm starting to worry. Sometimes maybe I won't find love. Sometimes I'm gonna die alone. Not sometimes, but sometimes I think I'm going to die alone. You know, sometimes it feels like I'm already dying and I'm already alone. It's like some of the most emo Bart Simpson edit type shit I probably have ever said in my life. But it's true, bro. Like, I fear that I'm gonna die alone, and that's where I am. Possibly already. But yeah, bro. I really think people should look further. I think love is a thing where you kind of give your all to your other half, right? Whoever that is, your wife, your ride or die, your whoever it is, bro. Like, love that person, like, genuinely. I think love is about affection. Love is about passion. Love. Actually, no. I think love is its own thing that can't really be described easily. I think it could be described, but not easily. Right, I would have to definitely think about that before I go on and rant about, I don't know, love, right? I think love, what is that? Oh, it's love. I thought there was a meteor. I was like, holy shit, bro. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Anyway. Iron, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I think that love is the affection that you give to another person, or the knowledge. It's like a verb, bro. I feel like it's a verb, like something where you give, you give, you give, you give. That's all that love is. Is that full? It's not full. Okay. When's it full? Yeah, you just give, you give, you give, and then you don't take as much, right? Because taking for your own narcissistic needs, that is lust. That right there is lust. That's for sexual shit, but still, right? Our love is different than the taking, I guess, of another human being, right? Love, I don't even know. I don't even know what I said last time, but yeah, bro. Love is just giving, giving, giving. I need that iron right there. That's what I need. Love is that giving aspect. Lust is that taking aspect. Now, how you might ask yourself, how are you supposed to love, and not, take your, I was gonna say opponent. No, I'm not opponent. Your loved one's love. Like, how's that supposed to work out? You can't give and give and give and give, and then not take any of the affection or take any of the love, I guess, of your lover, right? That doesn't make any sense. And obviously, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, right? Just as atoms, not atoms, but the negative, positive shit. I don't remember what do you call them, but electrons, fucking I don't know. Like, two negatives repel, two positives repel. Like, negative would be like subtracting, so that would be like taking. if you have two takers, two people who are lustful, it's like that shit's not gonna work, bro. And then if you have two people who are givers, right, that shit probably won't work either, right? If you just give, right, and not take at all, right? Obviously, you have to take and give the affection, right? It's like a circle, right? You take that affection, you take that momentum, and then you know, give it out. It's like if I were to throw that item, I know that someone else threw me that item, and then I'm like, oh, that makes me happy. Now I'm gonna give them this item, and then they're gonna be like, oh, that makes me happy. Then they just give, take, right? It's perfect. It makes perfect sense. And I feel like people just lost that aspect, or they just don't think about love enough to where they understand how it works. Like, I've never been like a big, you know, how do I say this? I've never been a big romance guy, right? Like, now I am. Like, I'm a lover boy now. That sounds cringe as shit. I'm probably gonna cut that. Actually, no. I already said I'm not gonna cut this video, but yeah, ignore what I just said because it sounds cringe. But yeah, bro, like genuinely, I feel like people, know in a way what love is, but they don't know love. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't process. They don't think of it philosophically, like on a deep level. You know what I mean? They don't sit there and they're not like, oh, I need to smelt this iron. I'm a retard. But they're not gonna sit there and they're not gonna be like, yo, love is crazy. You know what I mean? They're not gonna. Why would I use that? There's literally a smelter right here. There's so much. Oh my. Ooh. There's so much iron right there. Why did I do all that work? Anyway. Yeah, no one really thinks about it on a philosophical, deep level. You know what I mean? Like, it's always just... It's just there. No one thinks about it. It's sad. It makes me sad, bro. Like, cause I feel like maybe one day... Not maybe one day. There's no one day where I'm single forever. It would have to be my whole entire life. Right? And obviously... I haven't been single my whole entire life. I've had partners before, but I worry that I'm going to realize one day, that's why I said one day, that I'm going to die alone, that I'm going to, not have a lover, because all the good women out there are already taken by good men, or bad men, just, not for my taking. Right? Not like I'm objectifying women in any means, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not my object. They're not an object at all, right? But you know what I mean? Like, I want to be someone's object and I want them to be my object. I want to give and I want to give and I want to give and I want to take their givings as well. I want to, be there for them. I want to help people. I want to, love them. I want to be loved. You know what I mean? I want to be loved. I worry that I'm not going to be loved. I worry that all the good people or the good women are taken. And I worry that all the women I could have, the women that are going after me, the women that are, trying to get me objectively, right? Trying to objectify me. Like, I don't want that. I really don't want that. I want a girl who loves me, not lusts after me. You know what I mean? Not sees me as only an object for her pleasure. You know what I mean? I'm not some sex toy. Right? I would make a good ass sex toy though. Oof. Anyway, got off topic. But yeah, I think, bro, it's getting late. I'm probably gonna wrap up this video. I might, quote unquote, record another video tonight or tomorrow night. I have no idea. Excuse me. But I'm burping a lot right now. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I might. Hold up. Drink of water. Anyway, I think I might record another video. Oh, whew. There's like a cold feeling in my chest. Either tonight or, I don't know, tomorrow. And if I don't, then I don't know. What's that over there? There's like a blank spot. Some fuck ass Enderman took. I'm not gonna get mad, but I'm gonna get. That's pissing me off. I don't have insight. But yeah, if I don't record a video again, oh well, boohoo. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's where I end the video. I think that's where you guys subscribe, and yeah, I know you will subscribe because, I'm awesome sauce. So yeah, where'd that Enderman place that block, bro? Either that block got broken by me somehow, or by something, or there's an Enderman who placed my block to fucking Zimbabwe. Like, where to go? Oh, it's that block. Where could that block be? You know what I mean? I'm gonna check the roof actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. Speaking of bed, I am getting a little bit tired. I might record, might not. You need to subscribe because it's the only thing, that matters in your life. It doesn't actually, but I'm saying that so that you do subscribe. If you catch my drift, one would say. I sound like a fucking nerd, but who cares? Yeah. Hope you liked the video. Have a good day, good night, good evening, good tomorrow, good month, week, year, decade, century, however long you live. I hope you live your life well, bro. Don't know why I'm calling you bro. But yeah. Hope to see you guys later. So, love you. Peace.